Peace. This is a Meat and Potato Sushi production starring myself, The Word Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is meta-human. Now, many people may have heard this term, but don't really understand exactly what a meta-human is. So Mentor will give you that definition as well as taking it to the next level. Now, meta is a prefix meaning beyond. So when you have meta or metaphysics, this means to go beyond the physical. And metaphysics is teaching a lot of people that. Now, when you think of the term metahuman, this is often juxtaposed with science fiction or the DC universe, such as having superpowers or doing things that mere mortals cannot do. Now, I would like to say this. We have to move beyond that because we have to understand something. I've said this a myriad of times. Life is a comic book. And here we have to know this. Earth is a proving ground. So there are a lot of metahumans already here. And there is a book that can expound on it further. It's called Metahuman by Deepak Chopra, Unleashing Your Infinite Potential. And this is what the family must know. Churches are here to liberate your money and to keep you here. They're working in concert, whether they want to admit it or not, whether they believe in it or not. It's inconsequential. They are working with lower vibrational energies and the demiurge to keep you in the cycle of reincarnation and to keep you coming back here repeatedly. And I know that there's going to be some trog that's going to be like, wait, do you hear yourself? I heard what I said because I was here when I said it. Deal with it. Now, back to the story. For my new subscribers, I would like to say thank you for subscribing and supporting me. The Kobe Bryant of Magic appreciates you and loves you. I don't know if I've shared this story, but I'm going to tell it again. And how the church can really screw up people who are metahumans and can become potential angels, demons, or even gods and goddesses. I remember I was at a bus stop some years ago, and this gentleman comes and, he sits with me and he starts just shooting the breeze. And something amazing happened. And he said, I don't know how I know this, but I've known this all my life. I'm good with colors. So I said, okay, I'll bite. And I'm like thinking mentally, let me see what you got. So he correlates all my colors. I had on black, blue, and silver. And everything he said, he correlated to a personality trait as well as the auric body. Here's the plot twist. He hasn't read nothing dealing with something like Color Magic by Raymond Buckland. But yet, he has the gift. He has the gift of color magic. And he stopped himself afterwards. He said, did I get it? I said, brother, you got everything 100% amazing. And what was sad about it, he said, you know what? I don't know how I know this. I've been knowing this like all my life. And I don't really do it no more because people think I'm weird, and then, it's not in the Bible. It don't say that in the Bible. So I don't really do it. Some just told me to do it for you. He said, but I don't really do it. It's not in the Bible. So I'm thinking to myself, so let me see if I understand this. Because this isn't Jehovah approved, you are going to waste this great gift. And he said, I'll be back. I'm going to run to the liquor store. And that was very disheartening. And I say this, and this isn't a rant. There are so many people that have metahuman or occult gifts wasting away in some church, being beat down religiously. So you're getting beat down spiritually and mentally. And then the state, they're going to beat you down by keeping you in and out of court, or you're at some job that isn't for you because it's something better, something greater. It is. And the thing about it is that's That's the sick, twisted game. Keep you coming back here. Or, well, this isn't of the Lord, and don't question God's will, whatever. And see, the seed is always planted in a young person, because young people do this all the time. Well, if Adam and Eve were the first people on the planet, where did everyone else come from? And in typical religious trog fashion, don't be questioning God's ways. Okay, not trying to be facetious, but that doesn't exactly answer my question. So to be a metahuman is unleashing your potential within. Now, I know, when people think of the metahuman, I'm gonna give an example. Steve Rogers, Captain America. So basically, if you're dealing with science fiction lore, that's basically a freak accident that happens that changes the chemistry of a person, or the deliberate introduction of an organism into the body that transmogrifies that body. That would be it in a nutshell. And superpowers. Okay, let Mentor kind of give you a clue. Once you astral project, that's going to set up a template for superpowers. Because remember, there are sorcerers and occultists out here that don't even know how to do that. And when you make your transition, depending on what your consciousness was here, then you get some superpowers like telekinesis, moving objects, as well as flight, which if you talk to a lot of people that can shapeshift and you've dealt with actual sorcerers, they do know how to do that. That's the concept of the metahuman. But why be metahuman when you could just be some trog and you can just do this over and over again? But there's a limit even when it comes to reincarnation. Let that sink in. So what do you want to be? And will you actualize your gifts, or will you just waste them? And you know that you're so much greater than that. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.